Hello, cannedcream here, CC for short, and today I would like to talk to you about lonely hooves. Or, actually, wait, no, it's about cutie marks. No, wait, maybe it's more about the CMC. Actually, it's kind of about all three. Lonely Hooves is a very awesome comic on DeviantArt and Tumblr that I highly suggest you go read, and stars an adult stallion OC who is a blank flank. In the comic, Applejack notices this about our leading character and makes the comment that she knows a few fillies that would feel better after seeing that. And that line got me thinking, would the CMC actually feel better seeing an adult without their cutie mark? As far as I can imagine, that reaction could go either one of two ways. Either relief, as Applejack suggested, or complete and utter horror. Here's the way I see it. In AJ's mind, the girl seeing an adult without a cutie mark would make them feel better about not having their own, because they would realize that they are still young and have a ton of time left to uncover their talents and their special marks. And this is a very viable line of thought, but it is, however, a very optimistic one. Allow me to be the buzzkill and suggest how this same scenario could possibly go horribly wrong. As far as the CMC know, and as far as they've seen and we've seen, every adult pony has their cutie mark, and the girls are convinced that they will get theirs one day. But seeing a grown stallion still lacking their own mark may not provide relief, but instead terrify them, making them fear that they too will live out their entire childhood lives all the way to adulthood as blank flanks. They may see that it is possible not to discover your talent, and it may lend credit to their spoken fears of never finding out what theirs is. It's a dark scenario, sure, but one that I feel is entirely possible. So how do I think it will go, I hear you not ask? Well, if I had to guess, I would say the reactions would actually be split, with Sweetie Belle and Scootaloo on the more positive side of things, and Apple Bloom way on the negative. And here's why. All three members of the CMC are interested in getting their cutie marks, sure, but I feel like not to the same degree, and we can tell this by the episodes that they've headlined. Sisterhood Social and For Whom the Sweetie Belle Toils have shown us that Sweetie Belle is most invested in her sister, wanting to be like her and receive her affection and praise. Flight to the Finish showed how Scootaloo's biggest dream and biggest fear involves learning to fly. Both of these girls want their cutie marks, yes, but they have other matters that concern them as well, and perhaps concern them more. But by contrast, we have Apple Bloom, whose every single episode revolves around her getting her cutie mark. Clearly, this is a massive driving force in her young life, and thus I think if any pony is going to be hit hardest by the idea of growing up and still being a blank flank, it's gonna be her. Honestly, it would be an interesting episode to see on screen. I'd personally love to see the show present us with a full-grown pony without a cutie mark, and explain why that is, how they feel about it, and how others react to it. There's a lot of different ways you could take that single premise, even without the CMC thrown in. But what do you think, dear listeners? How would the CMC react to meeting a grown blank flank? Would they feel relief, horror, or something else entirely? Whatever your thoughts, please post them down in the comments below. Thank you very much for watching, and as always,
stay pony, my friends.